But tonight I want to focus on Dex and Bertie, and indeed the entire Yeager family, because they've accomplished something that I don't think you know about yet. Or at least I hope you don't know about yet, because that would ruin the surprise. We have many great leaders in this business, and many have achieved significant levels of success. But nobody in this business anywhere in the world has ever achieved the level of 60 FAA points. Right? And I think you should welcome the newest qualifiers with 60 FAA points. Could you help me welcome and recognize Dexter and Bertie Yeager? And the entire Yeager family, Jeff Doyle and Steve. I think everyone's back there somewhere. I think they're back there somewhere. Everybody can see us, huh?
Okay.
All right. Now, I just want to, I was told personally by Rich to make sure I did this right. And he gave a preview because he called you guys a little while ago to check in and say congratulations as well, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, and we're going to have dinner together in a little while, all of us, aren't we?
Right.
We're putting that together too. But you know, when there's a couple things that happen that I want to talk about, and I think we can show a few photos up here on the screen. The 60 FAA points, I need to elaborate on that because no one's ever done that before. This is an absolute incredible achievement. And I can't say that enough. I remember when the program was instituted, we said, well, nobody's ever going to get, I think we started at 40. We didn't think anybody would get there. Well, you were there right away. And so then we went to 50. Well, no one's ever, well, then you were there. And then, these are the discussions we have at the company. Well, nobody will ever get there, but put it out there anyway. And here you are. All right? Here you are. It's fabulous. But with the record, there's just a few things that come along with it. Right? Because at 60 FAA points, there's just a few things that are special, and you need to recognize a few extra gifts. Now, I think we may have a photo up here. We'll ask for a photo. Then I can kind of run through and make sure I hit it right. And there you go. Because first of all, we don't want you just to be hanging out anywhere. We're going to at the Achievers event, we're going to have a special party, and we're going to include everybody at the event. And so that's good. And we want to make sure that you get to events because their business is global in scope. We want to make sure that they get there in first-class travel. And so all the events around the world that you normally can't get to, we want to make sure you get to in style and get you there on a regular basis because we want to celebrate this achievement globally for them, for what they've done. So that's one thing. That's kind of fun. All right, what's the second one up there? Well, you can't go anywhere without going in style, right? Right? And so we want to make sure they can find the way around in style. I'm really worried about you guys not having a car. You are too, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, that's one second. Then what's the next one we have? Oh, did I mention in the first one that there was additional Peter Island trips? Yeah, I forgot that in the first one. There's a whole bunch of Peter Island trips. I can't even remember how many are thrown in there for them to go with. And then, you need new jewelry. Yeah. You guys need new jewelry, and I think you can see, I don't know if that's exactly to scale, but it's probably close because my guess, while I'm not a professional jeweler, my guess is that the ones that say 60 FAA points are going to be bigger than the ones that say 50. Yeah. Would that be about right? So we want to make sure that that is there. And was there something else there? Oh, money! Gosh. How could I have forgotten that? Just a second. I think somebody had a checkbook back here. Let me see if I can ask somebody. I bet there's a checkbook that they'll bring out here. I'm waiting for the checkbook. Because, and you know, sometimes it's hard to write a check. And I'm waiting for it. Here it comes. All right, here. Thanks, Jamie. Sorry about that. No, here we go. That's right. This is a big checkbook. And it has to be a big checkbook because it's going to be a big check, right? So why don't we all get over here? And then, is that the right one?
I think so.
Yeah, that's the right. I think that's the right one.
It's got your name on it, Doug. It's got Doug's name on it.
It's got my name. It's got Steve's name on it too. So then you'll know it's good. I think that says $3,360,000. And I think you should all hold that and get around that. There we go. Like I said, when Steve Menandel signs it, then you know it's good. And you know you can cash it. You know, the Menandels are always the best at that. Now there was some.
They're the tight ones.
That's right. They're the ones who always make sure there's enough in the account. So when you check that or when you cash it, but if you didn't want to take the time, because I was thinking as we were coming down, you know, when you go to those drive-thrus and you want to cash a check like this, it's really hard to fold it up and get it in the little sucky vacuum thing that goes. And so I think over here, there's another option that might be available. And I don't know what you're going to do with that, but I've got to say, I've never seen that much money in cash. Ever. Have you guys, now you got to take the check over here. And it's real, isn't it?
It's real cash.
It's real cash. So in case, believe me, it's real. Right off our printing presses. I mean, well, no, not at all.
How much did it cost you to fly out here, Doug?
I don't know, but it's yours. That's yours. But just to give you a little bit of a visual of what that sort of reward is. But I think here we can set this back down here, you guys. Get in front. Oh, Doyle, you're all by yourself back there. I think you know, for me and for my family and the Menandel family and all of us at Quick Start and the Amway world, we look at you with such admiration and such grateful hearts. And throughout the history of this business, we have watched your dedication and your commitment and your never-ending quest to help people. And in many ways and times, and many times in the history of a relationship, as you work through difficult issues or challenges, sometimes others would give up. There's a phrase out there that people would say, well, we're just going to agree to disagree. But Dex and Bertie and the Yeager family never said that. They said, we are dedicated and committed, and we are going to work through any challenge together, and we will agree and commit to agree to working together for generations into the future. And that's what they've done. So Dexter and Bertie, Steve, Jeff, Doyle, we love you guys. Congratulations. And I need to hear from you guys now. We love
Thank you so much. Now, Bertie and I and the boys know you can do this too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I will guarantee you, if you do it soon enough, I want Doug to bring you the money, not his kids. Bertie and I can tell you, when we got in this business 42 years ago, this stuff didn't exist. Couldn't even comprehend it. Rich and Jay couldn't comprehend it then. And so there's no way you can comprehend where this will be when you're there. Trust me.
So when we tell you that we built this business on faith, now you know what we mean. Because we didn't know hardly any of the things that we've accomplished would be there at all. So it was all on faith. So now you can exercise your faith.
Back when we got in the business, Rich and Jay were flying in a prop jet. Okay? And now they have their own Air Force. The lifestyle is out there because those two guys had guts when nobody else believed in free enterprise. And I hitched my star with Bertie to their dad and Jay. And they're two direct opposite guys. And as we built our business, our kids hitched their star to us. We wouldn't be getting this award tonight if it wasn't for these three boys going to all the foreign countries that I wasn't willing to go to.
They built it.
Okay? And I am just as proud of these boys, all of our kids. They've all been part of this business. Just as much as Rich is proud, Doug running this company with all the different aspects. Because we're all family. We've grown up. When we first got in this business, we had a new product out for the birth of a brand new baby. And Doug was it. Remember that was me.
Do we have to tell what the product is?
See, our company was so small when we got in, there were like 35 products. And it got this big because of vision. And these kids and my kids have bet their future on this opportunity for their life. And there are many people were laughing at Bertie and I in Rome, New York. Many of our relatives, friends, that wouldn't be around. Bertie and I are 66 now. We don't have to depend on our Social Security check. It's very interesting. The other day I went into Eckerd and I said something to the girl behind the counter, and I said, asked her where she's from, and a little bit of talking to her. And I said, how old are you? And I do that. Most guys don't. And she said, I'm proud. I'm 75. And I said, I'm proud that you're healthy and still working. The other day we were at the cafeteria and I asked the girl, I said, I've seen you here for a long time. You've been here, what, 20 years since they opened? She said, yep, I'm 81. Do you want to be working, doing something else when you're that age? but he won't be doing this. Okay? Because you're making a choice now that you're going to have to live with later. Okay? I look at the Delisle boys down in the audience. They've been on Nutrilite most of their life. They look younger than their age. Learn the Nutrilite secret. Okay? Learn the secrets that we have here in our hands. Let me pass this mic a little bit and get out of my hands.
You know, it's just such an honor being third generation in the business, because Dad's parents were also platinums in the business, and it's just an honor to be able to be in the business like this, where we have such a family culture and atmosphere, and a chance to be able to have that opportunity. And the great thing is that all of us can do that. Think about, you know, third and fourth and fifth generation being involved in a business like this and having the same kind of chances that all of us do. It's just awesome. We're so proud of Mom and Dad for their history in the business and for what they've done, the difficult things that they had to do. When we think it's difficult today, we just kind of look back 30 or 40 years ago and how difficult it was then, and just very proud of you, and thank you for the opportunity.
This achievement is exciting, and to be honest, that we thought we would achieve it earlier than we did. Probably many of you that are fighting for that next level thought you would be there already, and we've gone through years of frustration that we got oh so close, and when we set our goal and didn't get there and missed it by even just a fraction of a percent. But you know what's more exciting about this achievement? It is pretty exciting. But when you think about it, and whether it's in this country or any other country, that this success, the way this business works, is built on other success. That it's because new platinums and new emeralds and new diamonds broke that we had in our organization and built and developed, is to be able to achieve this kind of a level. So it's success building on other people's success is the way that it works, and that's pretty exciting.
One of the good things about being last is everything's already said for you, right? So I just did all that. Thank you. No, I'm just kidding. Now we're honored to be up here and be recognized for this achievement, and you know, our family didn't need the extra money. We're not going to turn it down. In many cases, when you go this far in the business, when you don't need those dollars, you're doing it to continue to show people that it's worth continuing on at whatever level you are. So if it's worth it at this level, it's worth it at whatever level you're at. To give you guys hope that the people that are at our level haven't given up. We haven't made the money and we're finished. People don't mean anything. This is a recognition, I think, and I think everybody would agree, that we did this more to show you how much and how important you are to all of us to keep moving on, moving forward, no matter what the challenges that we face. So this is more of an award for you. So you guys got to go out and perform. You know, so Dad, I remember as a kid, people would tell my mother and father, "Thank you so much for coming and sharing and giving us hope." And my dad's response would be, "The best thank you that you can give me is to go out and build this thing so you never have to work a day in your life." So we're just glad to be up here, and this is for you guys. So go out and do it.
I just want to say a couple things that, in fact, Jeff just touched on what I was thinking. That this achievement for us is showing you that we still have faith that you can do the same thing. So now you can show us what you can do, and we love you, and we're going to continue to show you that you can do it, okay?
We're proud of you guys. We believe in you. We thank our Savior that when I prayed that God would bring an opportunity to me, He brought this. And I thank God they brought it to Bertie, who made me listen. And I'm sorry for the guy that brought it to us, who quit a year later. And his sponsor who quit. But I'm thankful that a guy named Charlie Marsh from Rome, New York had guts enough to keep it going. And do you have the guts to see your future? Guys, it's in your hand tonight. Doug's done a great job. I'm proud of the company that I'm affiliated with. I'm proud of this family.
Well, we're proud of you. We're proud of you, and we love you. Congratulations.
And I'm proud of these boys.
We're proud of all of you.
God bless.
All right, God bless. Thanks, everybody.